Hello, welcome to this channel. This is T-Spec. I am Temitope. I'll be taking you on how to draft a basic half bodice pattern. Please like this video, comment, share, and also subscribe to this channel. So let's go straight into the tutorial. So to start, we are going to be indicating the starting point. I like to measure, so I'm just going to measure 1 inch across there and then draw a straight line. Next, we'll be locating our shoulder to nipple measurement, which is the bust point measurement. Mine is 9, so I'm just going to mark it there and also here. Then the shoulder to under bust, that is my under bust measurement. Mine is 12, so I'll be marking it like this. Next is our half length, that is shoulder to waist. Mine is 15, so I'll also be marking it. Then I'll draw a straight line across the line, across the point. So this is the waist line, half length. So next we'll be locating the neck measurement. We're using the basic neck measurement, which is 3 by 3. And then you place your curve rule and make sure you are placing such a way that you mark the points just like the way I am doing. Then after this, we are going to get our shoulder measurement. How to get your shoulder measurement divided by 2. Mine is 13.5 divided by 2. So this is what it gives me. Then from that shoulder point, we'll be coming down by 1 inch. This is because our shoulder is now straight, so we'll slant it to the neckline. Then we'll be locating our armhole measurement. How do you get your armhole? You can get your armhole measurement by dividing your bust measurement by 6 and adding 1.5. Mine is 34. My bust measurement is 34. I already divided by 6 and then added 1.5. So that's what it gives me. So I'm just going to read a line across that line, and this will serve as my chest line. So let's just mark the rest: bust point, the under bust, and the half length. So I'll draw the line to the chest line. Then I'll be locating my bust measurement. Your bust divided by 4. Remember that is one fold. So that will give you your measurement. My bust measurement is 34. So then you'll be dividing the shoulder line by 2. This is 7 and like half of quarter of an inch. So I'll find the middle point, and at that middle point I'm going to come in by half of an inch, and at that half of an inch I'm going to place my curve rule to connect all the lines to my chest line and to my bust point, then it's my bust measurement. So that is it. And then we'll be locating the dart. So for the dart, we'll be using our bust span measurement, that is nipple to nipple. Mine is 6. I divided by that by 2, so that gives me 3. And I'll just mark it and draw a straight line across it. And then from the waist, I'll be taking half of an inch on both sides. Then I'll join it to the bust point. But before then, I'm going to stop it 1 inch before the bust point. So then I'll mark a straight line to join it. And so we already locate our bust measurement. So let's locate our under bust measurement. So mine is 27. I'll be dividing that by 4. So that gives me this. So I'm marking it. And then I'm going to measure the allowance of that dart at the under bust part. That is half of an inch. Then I'm going to place it back here. Then on the waistline, I'm also going to divide my waist measurement by 4. So mine is 26. So I divide it by 4. And so it gave me 6.5. And then I'll measure the dart measurement from there, from the waistline, then place it back here, which is 1 inch. And then I'm going to take my curve rule and then curve it out, mark the measurement out. So that is that. Just find a way to smoothen that part. Then we'll be taking our side darts there. How do you get your side darts? Your back measurement, your shoulder to waist at the front is different from your shoulder to waist at the back. For me, for the front is 15 and for the back is 14, so you have to measure it separately. And so that's the difference of 1 inch, and I'll be taking that 1 inch at that point just below the bust point, and I'll make sure it does not get to that line, the bust span line. It should stop an inch before it. So that is the dart. Just cancel that, just to indicate that that will be a dart and it's not part of the measurement. So by the time we finish joining the back and joining the front and the back, you see that it's going to align. So now I'll just go ahead to draw the back measurement. To do that, I'll just draw a straight line and then extend this line, the horizontal lines. So you can measure it just to make it accurate, just to ensure that it is accurate. So I'll just do that, just to make sure that the line is straight, and extend the lines. So let's just extend the lines. Then the waist will not be the same with the front waist length. The length for the waist is 15 and for my back the length is 14. So I'm just going to mark 14. So I will not be marking that line for the waist from the front at the back too. So I'll measure it separately, which is 14. And then I'll just connect the horizontal lines. And this is the under bust line. And I'll be marking the waistline from that point, 14 inches point. So you can see that it's not the same with the 15 inches of the one at the front. Then I like to mark the zip allowance. So I'll be using an inch for the zip allowance. So I'll just draw a straight line to indicate the zip allowance. And then from the zip allowance, I'll locate the neck for the back. And so I'll be using 3 by 1 inch. And then I'll place my curve rule to mark it out. Just place it the way I am doing, then you'll be able to get it perfectly. Then we'll be marking our shoulder measurement. Our shoulder, just like we did at the front, divided by 2. Mine is 13.5, so I divide by 2, and that is it. And then we'll be connecting it to the chest line. So then we'll also indicate our bust measurement. You not start from the beginning, you leave the zip allowance. So you start from the line after the zip allowance. Then you locate your bust measurement. Then you come down by 1 inch, just like we did at the front, at the shoulder line. And then slant it to meet the neck line. And then we'll locate the middle, just like we did at the front. And then mark half of an inch in. Then place our curve rule to connect the points. Just like this. And then we'll be taking our dart line. So we'll also be using our bust span. Mine is 6 divided by 2, 3. So we're marking the 3 on the waistline and also on the chest line. Notice that at the front, we mark it on the bust point, not the chest line, but at the back, we'll be marking it on the chest line. And so we'll connect it. Then just like we did at the front, at the waistline, our new waistline, we'll be marking half of an inch on both sides. And then we'll connect it to the line up. But we are going to stop an inch before the chest line. So we'll connect it this way. Now we'll take our horizontal measurements. We already take our bust measurements, so let's take our under bust measurements. So your under bust, you divide it by 4. And that's already divided by that, mine by 4. So that's what it gives me. And then I'll also measure the dart, but then place it back here. Then also for the waist, my waist measurement, I'm also going to divide it by 4. Remember, we are not starting from the zip lines, the line after the zip. So I'm going to mark that my waist is 26, I already divide by 4. So This is what it gives me. And I'm also going to mark that line 1 inch, then place it back here. So now we are going to connect the lens. Let me just use this part. Just find a way to curve it. And that is that for the front and back drafting of the basic half bodice pattern. So now we are just going to go ahead to cut it, and I'm going to show you that at the end of it they actually align. So this is what we have. You can see the front is looking longer, but by the time I hold the side that, I'll just hold it like this and tape it down with a tape, and then you'll see the outcome. So I'm just going to use this tape to hold it down. So now this is it. You can see they actually align. So this is how to go about it. So thank you very much for watching this video from the beginning to the end. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.